Hello, my beautiful Cancerians, and welcome to your reading for the month of February. This is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs, as well as the cross-watcher of the Cancer. Clear. This is going to be a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. Take what fits and leave the rest. And feel free to check out your other sign placements as well. I put the zodiac readings out throughout the month, and so your the rest of your signs may not be out yet, but they will be coming out throughout the month of February. So what's going on for my Cancers? First card is the Four of Wands. All right, and this is celebration. In this deck, the Four of Wands is an incredibly happy, it's always an incredibly happy energy, but you can see like they're really jamming out in this card. And so I'm feeling that that vibe of celebration, that vibe of just pure enjoyment of life coming out for you guys. And you have the Six of Swords as your second card, and so this is moving on to calmer waters. And so I feel like you guys are really celebrating right now because you're coming out of a period of intense mental, just like a lot of things that were tormenting you, that were bothering you mentally. You had a lot of stuff weighing on your mind, and it's sort of like you guys have freed your minds and just embraced this sense of freedom in general that you had maybe been struggling with. There was something. Let's get a little more here. Yeah, we have the Death and Rebirth card, right? And we have the Ace of Wands coming out. So you guys had a major realization. You had some sort of epiphany. Possibly you received some sort of downloads, or it was sort of something came through to really clear your mental space. You guys are an incredibly intuitive sign, incredibly empathic, just very connected psychically in general. And so I'm definitely feeling this for some of you guys as like a major realization, some sort of download, something that came through and really helped to shift your perspective and get you out of this energy of sort of mental turmoil and mental anguish. It was like a lot of anxiety I'm feeling for some of you guys. And remember, being empathic. Cancers are a sign that absolutely more than others maybe sometimes picks up on that collective anxiety as well, and really internalizes that, picks up on the anxiety of other people in their lives and really internalizes that. And so it's like you guys have really been setting yourselves free, or will be setting yourselves free if you are in this place of mental anxiety, stressing over a decision, stressing over the well-being of other people in your lives, just in that depressive, anxious kind of state. You're going to be leaving that energy. You're going to be receiving some sort of epiphany. You're going to be having some sort of breakthrough that's really going to initiate this incredible transformation where you're able to let go of that fear and that anxiety and step into this energy of really celebrating your life, really feeling, I'm just getting this incredible sense of freedom. And that's too many cards. So let's see. Okay, yeah, here we go. The Sun card. Yeah, this is the happiest card in the deck. This is the energy that you guys are moving into. It's just like pure joy and bliss. And you see again how this light's coming down from the center of the sun. So definitely downloads, definitely some sort of psychic upgrade or some sort of upgrades that you've been receiving as we've been going through all of these portals. We've had this intense energy. It's just like you have received something that's really shifted your outlook and really helped you to shake off some of this energy. And I'm really being drawn to this sun here. Almost as though some of you were receiving like codes from the sun or something like that, which is really fun and interesting. But yeah, it's just really opened you up, and you're going to be feeling more connected. You're going to be feeling more connected on a spiritual level. I feel like for some of you guys, some of this swords energy that you're leaving behind was just the fact that you were feeling things started getting really overwhelming in your outer life, and you started losing that connection to source, losing that connection to your own spirituality a little bit and your spiritual path. And you're getting really reconnected to that now, which is just bringing all sorts of blessings into your life. Any more information here? And then we have Temperance, right? So this is balance, this is patience, this is duality. Yes, I absolutely see that with the sun and the moon. This card in this specific deck always reminds me of the masculine and the feminine and the balancing of these energies within. And his angel wings are really sticking out to me right now. So definitely like a message from your angel guides. Something coming through for you. Something that taps you more into your own inner angelic nature almost. And really then is going to help to up-level you. And if you guys are struggling and you're still stuck in that energy of anxiety and depression and frustration, I'm feeling apathy almost for some, which can be scarier than anything for a Cancer who's used to feeling emotions deeply. Sometimes if we feel emotions too deeply, we start moving into that energy of apathy because it's the only way we know how to deal with that. But then that is a very it's a difficult energy because Cancer is so used to navigating the world through their intuition and their emotion. So if you are in that place still, please reach out to me. I do a type of healing called Belvaspata, Angelic Healing of the Heart. It works with frequencies of light and emotion with different beings of light, and it's incredibly powerful. It's a really beautiful way to help us to remember our own divinity and to heal the illusion of separation from source. So my email is in the description box below if you're interested in that. But this is incredible energy of moving into this place of balance, moving into this place of joy. And then we have the Knight of Swords, and that was one of the cards that popped up before. So tell me more about the Knight of Swords. What about the Knight of Swords here? We have the World and the Five of Cups. And so you can see how he's running here, right? And so I feel like this is you guys leaving. Or I feel like, actually what I feel like is there was this energy of chasing going on. And this for some of you guys may have been part of what was keeping you also in this emotional conflict, was just this energy of chasing things that maybe weren't meant for you. And so there's a huge cycle closing around that, where you're coming into this energy, or you're being asked to come into this energy where you understand like what's meant for me will always be for me, and I don't have to chase anything. I can be exactly who I am. I can be in my joy, right, in this energy, and everything that is meant for me will come to me. And anything that is running from me is running for a reason, and I'm going to let it, because I don't want something or someone that's going to run from me. I want something or someone that's going to run to me, right? It's that sort of energy. So really releasing any of those energies of putting out more than you were getting, of chasing things that weren't meant for you. And now it's like you're turning around and you're realizing, right, with this Five of Cups energy, it's like you're realizing, instead of focusing on the things that you don't have, it's time to focus on the things that you do have and to create more of that abundance in your life. Right? So it's that energy of gratitude that's coming through. You guys are moving into an energy of serious gratitude, and that's going to help you to manifest whatever it is that you desire, right? We have the Page of Wands and the Queen of Wands. And so that's an evolution right there too, right? From the Page to the Queen. And so this is that fire energy, and that's pairing with that Ace of Wands that came through, right? So this is that fire really being ignited within you, that creativity, that sense of wonder and joy with the world. I mean, look how joyful she looks. And she's just throwing that baton, that wand up in the air. She's not worried that if she throws it up, she's not going to be able to catch it, right? She knows that it's going to land right back in her hand if it's meant to land right back in her hand. And then, of course, then I see this card, and she's got it gripped firmly in her hand, right? And then she's holding the light in the other hand. So you guys are really, I feel like you guys are learning to hold the light right now. And like, in order to hold the light, you had to release some darkness. You had to address some darkness that still existed within you so that you were more capable of holding the light. You had to purge out and release a lot of that stuff. And for some of you guys, you got stuck in that process for a little while because of attachment and different things like that. And you weren't able to fully release. And so you kind of got pulled into that energy for a little bit. But you're learning how to embody that light. You're learning how to hold that light. You're learning what that means. And that is absolutely beautiful, because that light is everything. That light is love. That light is creativity. That light is passion. And so just really releasing this need to pursue the things that aren't meant for you is opening you up to all the things that are meant for you. And this act of releasing and transmuting all of that darkness is opening you up to be able to hold more and more light. Yes, and then we have the Magician falling out here, right? It's turning you into the magician. You are able to create, right? This is the as above, so below energy. This is the understanding the different ways that we create our reality with our thoughts, with our words, with our actions, with our vibration. and really beginning to utilize that to your advantage. Really beginning to see he's playing with the light. You notice it's coming out of his hands. And it's like a figure 8 that I'm seeing, even though you don't fully see it. I see it coming up around. Oh, and it is actually on his hood. Oh, I didn't notice that. But I see even the light and the way it's wrapped around in the way I'm seeing this card as that infinite abundance energy, right? That energy of, what's the word that I'm looking for when things go on forever? That eternal energy. So really tapping into that, tapping into your eternal self. And really playing with that and seeing what that means. I never noticed before he has a little Metatron's cube on his arm too. So really connecting, and that's once again connecting with your angelic nature, right? And really playing with that and having fun with that. And notice this is a very Cancer, this magician actually feels very Cancerian to me. If I'm looking at her, and I used to think it was a him, but it could be either one, right? But they're sitting alone. They're not worried about other people. They're not being bothered by other people, right? They're just very intent upon their work and just enjoying that process and really being and playing in the energy and creating. And so I'm enjoying that energy. I'm enjoying that energy a lot, and just that process of you. It's like you being comfortable in you. And really getting to know you and getting to know your soul self on a deeper level and all the possibilities that come with that. So this is beautiful energy, Cancer. Yes, and then here's the even give and take right here. Moving out of this energy. This was that original energy, right? This is the energy that we're moving away from. Yeah. You see you got the one bird, the one white bird up here that symbolizes the hope. Moving out of that into this energy, this even exchange of energy, this even give and take energy. And some of you guys might have to pull yourselves back from a little bit and just really enjoy being in your own energy and being around people of a similar vibration and wavelength. Yeah. And then we have, I love how these two cards came out together, right? So this is moving out of that energy of holding on too tight, right? Gripping things too tightly, that chasing energy, and moving into this place of being purely heart-centered, where she's just radiating this energy, these intentions, this love out into the world, knowing that it's going to bring back to her exactly what is meant for her, exactly what she needs at this time. So just this huge elevation of you understanding how to utilize your energies, how to hold that light, how to tap into your heart chakra from that more balanced place, and how to share that energy with those who are most deserving. And I'm going to pull a Beyond Lemuria card for you guys. Clear. Let's get some guidance from the Beyond Lemuria cards for Cancer for the month of February. Guidance do we have for Cancer? And so we have radical expansion and healing coming out for you guys. I love that. That is beautiful energy for you, because that is exactly what you're doing. And so I'm gonna and it's cards number 40 and 30. So I'm gonna read this out here for you. Living and loving at full capacity. Being unapologetically you, self-expression, boldness, having a voice, taking up space, expansion, empowerment, owning your true power, being visible in the world, having fun with your magnificence, letting go of judgment, creative exploration, radical ways of being. What would it be like to live, love, and feel at full capacity? Do you imagine what that would be like? This card is about being truly and unapologetically you. The gifts you think are too bold for this world and those heartfelt experiences you believe you should hold back on might just light someone up. The physical self-expression that you dull down so you fit in, and those dreams that seem too vast could be precisely what the world is waiting for. Do you feel you have the right to take up space? Our auras can expand manifold, but we often choose to keep them tight to our bodies, maybe for safety. But what is this construct in which we have imprisoned ourselves? Where does this subtle or not so subtle shame come from? Why not dance our most beautiful dance, right? Dress in the way that makes us feel magnificent and sing so our voices are heard. Considering the paradigm of our judgment in others can help us expand into authentic expression. We may not be aware of the thoughts that were imprinted in us from a young age through our parents, teachers, society, and the media. Separation and limitation begin with your beliefs around what is acceptable and what is not. Connection and possibility come through owning your power and embracing your responsibility to be more visible in the world, to not shy away from life. And that's why we have all this wands energy out here on the table. It is time for radical ways of being and thinking, and you can start by granting yourself the freedom and creativity to be you. Having a voice is essential for power to shift back to individuals and communities outside of prescribed normality. It is time to unleash your inner rainbow dragon and unapologetically claim your heart-based empowerment and radiantly unconventional gifts, and to have fun with it. And that's what I see you guys doing. And so for some of you guys too, this anxiety and this darker energy could have been due to holding back parts of yourself, holding back parts of who you truly were. The need to fit in, the need to blend in, the need to not sort of shake the boat, rock the boat, so to speak, and really releasing and letting go of all that. Like, you don't care about that anymore. All of these cards are about freedom and liberation and this intense creativity, this intense cycle of liberation and creativity that you guys are moving into right now. And so it's so important for you to embrace that within yourself and to really let go of anywhere that you're holding on to these old aspects of yourself, to these aspects of you that aren't truly you, to trying to fit in, trying to please others. That's the energy of don't chase people who wouldn't chase you, right? You want those, when you unleash exactly who you are, the fullness of your being into the world, right? This is when you draw in what's meant for you. This is where you draw in what's meant for you. So really just allow yourself, allow anything that needs to fall away, to make space for what's truly meant for you in your life, because that's wanting to come in for you. And so this is all about rebalancing your energies, energetic awareness, healing yourself and others, different healing modalities, Reiki, the chakra system. Like I said, if you want to utilize that Belvaspata energy, please reach out to me. I think I mentioned that. Yes. All of that stuff. Soul sovereignty. I like that. Yes, so this is you aligning to your soul. That's that energy coming through. You really healing those aspects, that next wave of those heavier emotions that came up within you to be purged so that you could hold more of that light. And really learning how to hold that light. And this is also telling us, as you are going through this process of holding more light, you have to understand how to do that. So you really want to be constantly balancing your energetic systems, taking care of your energetic systems, taking care of your physical body. Really, like our physical and energetic systems have to constantly recalibrate as we begin to take in and hold more and more light. And so to be conscious of that, to work with your energy systems, to really keep them functioning to the level that they are being required and needing and wanting to function at right now. So just really paying attention to that and taking care of that in the days and weeks that follow. All right, clear. Any final guidance from the Work Your Light deck? These kind of wanted to play a little bit too. So we have Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, and Teacher. And then Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? And so this is stepping into your inner High Priestess. You're stepping into your mystical warrior energy. That energy of the teacher, that energy of devotion to your soul, to your path, to your purpose. And so really coming and understanding, and I love how we're closing it with this card. Because we had that sword's energy that was draining you, and now look at her holding that sword triumphantly. This is you mastering your mind, mastering those energies, and really stepping into your empowerment. And then you'll be able to notice, you'll know where you're being called to go because you are in this place of energetic sovereignty. This is also This is also you cutting away everything that doesn't serve you, right? And on the bottom of the deck, we have unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. That's some of that energy that you guys were going through. And now it's like you are completely sovereign. You are standing in your autonomy as a soul, and you're ready to move forward on your path, wherever that's to go. For a lot of you guys, it definitely does have to do with teaching. It does have to do with leading. It has to do with sharing the information and the knowledge and the guidance. And with this sisterhood card, I definitely feel for some of you guys that you will be coming into resonance with more of your soul tribe, and those people, like we said, that are of that resonance that you vibrate at, that are in that energy of even give and take, that are expanding along with you and assisting you in your expansion, which is beautiful. Yes, I love it, love it, love it. That is a perfect way to close this reading, I think. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. This is incredible energy. If you're at the beginnings of this energy, just understand that this is what you're moving towards right now. So keep at it. Keep transmuting and releasing those lower vibrational energies. Keep transmuting that darkness. Get out in the sun. Get out in the sun. Really enjoy that energy, and be prepared for some sort of enlightenment, some sort of revelation that's really going to help move you along and forward in your journey. If you like this video, drop a comment, let me know how it resonated. There are links down below to donate, and like I said, my email is down below if you want to utilize that Belvaspata. I do Theta healing, I do personal readings, I do a whole bunch of different things. Theta healing works primarily. It does a whole bunch of things that are difficult to explain, but it also works with belief systems. It works with like soul patterns, contracts, past lives, all of this type of stuff too. And the Belvaspata can also work with that as well. And so, yeah, just reach out to me. We can figure something out if you would like some assistance. I love you. I appreciate you. You are so very, very beautiful. And I will talk to you soon. Have an incredible month.